Hello, everyone, and welcome back again. Now, Felix and I have been talking about a family of consciousness called the Cantarians because they've been coming up a lot, particularly for Felix recently. So we're going to share with you what we know of them, and I do stress it is what we know of them because there's always more to be found. We uncover layer by layer, don't we? But they are one of the great consciousness, families of consciousness that come from the Amethyst Order or come through the Amethyst Order. So I'll let Felix, I think we're going
Okay.
to start with a little bit of Earth history and then move it back up the galaxy, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to jump around a little bit.
Yeah.
So, starting on Earth, around the second seeding on Earth, the Cantarians came in, isn't that's correct, isn't it? The second seeding?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Mm.
So, within that second seeding on Earth, the Cantarians came in as a more evolved consciousness group that were assisting between the Egyptian and Sumerian civilizations to evolve their consciousness. So the Cantarians that seeded on Earth were a hybrid of the Syrian and the human template. But really, it's like this kind of embodied dragon form that's coming
Yeah.
in, solar dragon form.
They would have had either Maharaji or
Mm-hmm.
Marji uh,
Mm-hmm.
Grail templating as their body template, which can hold the higher energies and hold
Mm-hmm.
frequencies of these, high frequency beings, basically, who come into embodied form.
Absolutely, yeah. So what happened with this is ultimately they came down to do a kind of a consciousness evolution program to assist the civilizations, which resulted in them becoming impaled on the Golden Eagle grid,
Yeah.
along with their father Ezekiel, which is a different story for a different time. So we're just going to jump up to the Gaian matrix now. So, or the Gaian planet, seventh dimensional Earth, Gaia, which is a future Earth, um, as
Yeah,
to where we're
because
going
we're
to.
talking about the conundrum, aren't we? Because
Yeah.
7D Gaia is effectively the future ascended Earth, but we
hmm
also look at her as part of our past history. We can look we're only here down on 3D Earth because of what happened on 5D Earth and what happened on 7D Earth. So it's
Right.
it's a real conundrum in that, we're talking about the future, but we're also talking about the past. And get your head around it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
So
why your brain leak out your ears a bit, doesn't it? But yeah,
yeah,
back,
it's a
back
bit
to 7D
confusing that is.
Gaia.
So 7D Gaia is where the electric wars happened, and the the father of this matrix, the father of this planet, was Solar Dragon King, Holy Father Ezekiel of the Amethyst Order. Okay, so it's the third founder race,
Kantarian dragon consciousness. Yeah.
Kuntarian Dragon Consciousness,
Mm.
that held the solar rod principle at the galactic core level, which intermittently goes into every other rod principle and
Mm.
kind of feeds from this solar awareness. So this galactic core level kind of feeds into everything else. It's really big. Um, so when the beast was put into the galactic core, um, this scrambled and basically decimated Ezekiel's solar rod and his body, and basically kind of contorted a whole load of the consciousness and basically led to the downfall of Gaia. Um, and all of the people on it became kind of obliterated and kind of merged. A lot of it was merged to AI. This, as I've said previously, this is currently being updated rapidly. So as Ezekiel is the Cantarian holy father of the Cantarian races, this then affects everything down below. So where the Cantarians are on the Earth plane or were on the Earth plane, this scrambled their consciousness and led them all into a kind of death and decay.
Mm.
And then they ended up being impaled on the
Golden Eagle grid.
that's the one. Thank you. Sorry, getting very intense to feel this through right now.
It
So
is.
yeah, they became impaled on the Golden Eagle grid. Now, interestingly enough, as we're going through this rapid rehabilitation of the Kantarian consciousness, the reclamation of the solar rod that happened about 2 years, well, reclamation of Ezekiel's body from the Golden Eagle grid, this has then gone through a rehabilitation process of the solar rod principle at the galactic core level. And through that, this awakened the Amethyst Order consciousness to then move through a rapid rehabilitation and a rapid processing of itself to awaken through its home of Pegasus, which was under lockdown or has been under lockdown. Now, this is core for what's going on at the moment because this rehabilitation is repairing all of the sound levels of the fields. As Saira was telling me before, do you want to just jump in there and
Yeah, the Amethyst Order, at the highest level, the founder races of the within the Amethyst Order are called the Brahmarama, and the Brahmarama they take in the winged deer, they take in the Pegasi races, and they are also the Cetacean races. You know, the what we would call the whales, or who who use frequency and sound tones to balance and harmonize creation, as it were. So yes, I mean, down here on planet Earth at the 3D level, we're really talking about the use of that sound and vibration to stabilize the grids, the light body of the planet, our light body, at every single level. So there's been massive upgrades done. The Aurora races have been doing massive upgrades for the last few years on ourselves, on the planet, on the elemental beings and things like this. Kind of all needs just bringing into harmony.
So that
and the Amethyst Order are back to do that. They're the piano tuners, maybe.
fantastic. Yeah, so that is so bang on. With their rehabilitation of the family, we know as a structure of light, a structure to manifestation, the first layer of the manifest form is sound. Then it goes into light. Then it goes into codes, codons, and then it materializes as the crystalline light template of the light body. So when you've got the sound levels reordered and reorchestrated, the harmonics begin to reverb and create a much more balanced structure upon which the foundation is now corrected. So what this did is it's created a kind of an encasing, if you will, or a kind of maybe not an encasing, but like the foundation fields are buffered in order for the awakening of King Arthur and the reseating of him to his throne in the Albion. And this is what's been going on over the past couple of weeks with the awakening of Arthur and placing him into his corrected place, his corrected seat in the Albion. Now, what this also does is it rehabilitates the father consciousness that runs the 1D level, the 7D level, the 15D level, which then basically creates a correction to run in harmony as the noble masculine, the noble father, to connect with his herogamic partner of the divine mother, divine feminine, divine sister, whatever you want to call it, all aligning perfectly. So the equilibrium between the two flows. I want to use the words unanimously. I don't know if that is the right one. Unified. Yeah, I don't know why I said unanimously, but that's what I've just heard as well. So yeah, that is the Kantarians.
It is complicated. I mean, we won't make any bones about that. Try to pick it all to pieces and make sense of the different timelines and and dimensions and storylines and things. But hopefully there's enough there that you can grasp what's going on. And yeah, we'll be back with more.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you did like that, give us a like and a subscribe. You can get Saira's details down below. And yeah, it will be lovely to see you again very soon. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.